but it wouldn't mean nothing. No, nothing without a woman or a girl. Hey,
Ooh.
you see, got something to say, say it to me, not everyone else. You say that I'm to blame, my words are in vain, don't go fooling yourself. There's a little black box here somewhere in the ocean, holding all the truth about her.
Welcome, people thems. So this is a welcome return to some Stan Walker. So it's been about 3 weeks, coming up to 4 weeks, since I've gone back to his American Idol journey, and I know he's come out with a new song. I know that there's quite a few things I need to kind of jump in on. So I really want to get through the American Idol stuff so I can go and watch that. Like, I didn't come bed, do you know what I mean? So I'm watching it, all that kind of thing. So the last song I did of his on my part 2 was him doing The Climb. So this, we're going to start off with Eye of the Tiger. I am the tiger is the king of the fight. I come up to the challenge of a rival. I don't actually know the words, which might have been obvious. So let's do this. Come on, Stan. Bless us, Stan.
Everybody knows that when they hear Eye of the Tiger, they just think dum, 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 dum. It's one of those anthem songs. It's got power. The challenge for the song is really engaging my audience in performance. I really just want to connect with the crowd and you know, make known to everybody that I know that they're there. This week there's no room for mistakes or shyness. I'm gonna have to bring it all out and be confident and just dedicate myself fully.
It's your Power 80s. This song has got to be top of the list. It's Survivor's Eye of the Tiger. It's Stan Walker.
I need to watch Rocky. Is that from Rocky? Eye of the Tiger. This is Rocky. Oi!
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances.
Come through, waistcoat.
I went the distance, down back on the street. Just a man built to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, out the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stops his prey in the night. And he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger.
Ooh.
Face to face, out in the heat, hang tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds and we take to the streets, but we kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the fear of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stops his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger.
Oh, I love that. We're getting like chill.
Rising up straight to the top, and the guts got that glory. With the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. Yes. Eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival.
Hey, hey.
And the last known survivor stops his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye. Watching us all in the eye of the tiger.
What happened there? That was so good. And then that, no, I don't know what happened.
So Stan, you can hear me. You can hear me. My friend Joel told me to watch out for you. He told me you were the one to watch out for from Good Charlotte. Why'd you pick this song?
Oh, bro, it's a challenge. It's a full-on challenge, but it's a wicked song. Like, you think power and thrust. This is it. That's all I got.
The thing I love about it is you took this song and you made it your own. I would have never guessed you would have picked this song from the songs that are in your wheelhouse. You made it your own, and you came out and had an awesome performance. I'd like to see you interact with the crowd even more because they absolutely adore you. And I run a record label myself, so if you end up with nowhere to go, give me a call, please.
Oh, thanks for being a member. The band
I don't even
awesome.
need y'all.
Mate, that treadmill must be working. Jesus, the way you came out of there, I was like, wow, what energy.
Got that from my mama.
Oh, really? I just thought the energy of
It's
that
so
performance
funny.
was great. I'm going to hold my adulation for you because I think and hope we're going to get better as the night goes on.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Stan, Eye of the Bloody Tiger, have you no shame? Now look, that had all the hallmarks of being a comedy karaoke performance. He wasn't. It was an awesome Stan moment. Well done.
So, Stan, knowing what I know about singing, I'm thinking to myself, boyfriend's doing one flip forward, one flip back. How the hell is he gonna sing? Well, you know what? You did it. You did it, and you did it damn well. Well done.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm just gonna put it back a second because no one's mentioned that note, and I don't know whether I'm just hearing things. Then do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm gonna put it back one more time. I just wanna just. Oh. I'm really confused. I mean, that was a good ending. Tiger, like I like that. Can you just? I keep forgetting with this playlist. It likes to just interrupt me. I don't really know what that note was because it sounded like he then went from his chest voice into like head voice almost. But that was the first time that I kind of noticed like a marked transition, and then it seemed like he was doing that but then when he moved the mic away, that note was still got. I'm just really confused as to what that note, what happened with that. But that in itself wouldn't be enough to detract from. This was a sick performance. Again, the flip at the gate. The fact that I usually do this before, don't I? Give my opinion before the judges. Yeah. Anyway, next one. The flip beforehand. How he did that another year of the tiger, like that little trill there. Ooh, each time he did that, I got things on the back of my neck. And he hit that note. He smashed that. He did really smash that. So as I said, for me, I was just a little bit thrown by that last note because I was like, what's going on here? And then I thought it might have been a malfunction or something, but no one spoke on it. The fact that one of them was telling me, they'd be like, yo, I got a record company, yeah. So, you see, there's a something here, if it don't work out. I got you, bro. So that's pretty sick. And then when he asked me why he picked the song, he's like, you think of power, thrust. Man's a joker. Man is actually a joker. And it's weird, looking at him and just how much he's, and I guess with his hair and here and even his face shape and everything, it's just so different. He's just grown so much. You know what I mean? And I know he's been through so much as well. So I'm still wanting to watch that documentary. One of my patrons watched it actually and said it was really good. So I say really good. You know what I mean? It's always good to kind of peel back the onion, isn't it? And just see what people are like, you know, and what people have gone through. Okay, so this one is It's a Man's World. And this is him in the top 3. Wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. What a tune.
This is a man's world.
It's a man's world. I'm singing it because it is the bomb.
Man made the trade.
Looked at the artist, James Brown. It's been covered by Seal, Celine Dion, Christina Aguilera. And I just thought, man, their singing and where they come from is power.
Without a woman or a girl.
Just all about passion and purpose. It's just that sexiness, and you got to get that, you know, like that groove. Sometimes I feel a bit awkward doing it. I think, you know, Australia can see a bit of my other side, you know, a bit of my... I hate saying that weird though.
What word?
My sexy side.
He's actually the cutest of me.
Originally recorded by the Godfather of Soul in 1966. Rest in peace,
Wow.
James Brown. Stan Walker, It's a Man's World.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing. No, nothing. Without a woman or a girl. Hey.
Ooh.
You see, man made the car to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. This is a man's world, a man's world, but it won't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. Hey. Oh. Man thinks about a little baby girl and a baby boy.
Oi!
Man makes them happy. This man makes them toys. This is a man's world. A man's world. But it would be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl.
Hey!
Hey. The world would be nothing without a woman. A woman. A girl. Yeah.
Yes. Like, he's literally giving me, like, I don't know if you can see these. Wow. Wow. Stan, right, before they interject. He's giving me goosebumps, yeah? So that's the first thing to mention. He's giving me goosebumps. Number 2, like, his voice is wrapped around those lyrics and that arrangement like butter and honey on a waffle. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's delightful. And I think it's his tone that is like causing my bodily reaction, because there's a certain frequency, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? There's a certain frequency that you can hear, then it does something to you. And I think for me, he's got that in spades. I prefer this to Eye of the Tiger, even though I like Eye of the Tiger as well. Like, which I really did. I liked Eye of the Tiger. Like, this is just, there's so much soul. And I think, you know, everything he sings, he brings a soulful element because his singing style and technique lends itself well to that. So even if he's singing out rock and whatever, you're going to find... It's a little bit like when Beyonce, Pink and Britney did We Will Rock You. We will. We will rock you, yeah, yeah, like all that kind of stuff. Like, so you know, she's singing that like in the way that Beyonce sings that, because that's how Beyonce sings. Whether it's rock, whether it's country, but Beyonce's gonna sing as Beyonce sings. You know what I mean? And I think he's the same. Like, however he sings, whatever the genre, he's gonna sing that in that Stan way, and the Stan way is so delightful and strong and confident. And you know, man's talking about, you know, bringing in sex. Like, man's in a suit today, sexy suit today, sexy suit Stan today, Stan suit, sexy man. So to me, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I really like. If they're waiting for another performance, like to bring on the adulation, let me hear the adulation on that, because that was sick. So confident. Oh, brilliant.
Stan, I ain't ever gonna step on anybody's applause. You deserve that applause, man. That was dynamite with your sexy self. That was, no, you gotta know. No, you know, I gotta say something I'm very, very proud of. My band and I did a gig with James Brown just before he passed away, and we actually got to see him sing that, and it was like, right? And I want you to know, I'm sure he would have been proud. That was beautiful.
One accolade to hear that.
I feel like if I had listened to that with my eyes closed, I would have never guessed it was an 18-year-old Australian kid from Queensland. I have absolutely nothing to say other than that you absolutely nailed that. That is your wheelhouse right there.
Thanks, man.
Here's how it goes. You know, when you pick the right songs, you go from a idle contestant with a great shot of being in the final and winning to being an Australian artist with a real potential of a career outside this country. Well, just amazing.
That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point.
Stan, a lot of people come before us and they almost try soul on like a fashion item. You don't. You breathe it, you sweat it, and you just feel it and give it to us week after week. It is the Stan's world tonight, mate. Well done. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
The judges' comments have passed the vibe check. Well done. I don't have to, you know, send out nobody to come cuss out no one. So I'm happy to hear that. Well done. They agreed with everything I said. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, you couldn't ask for any better comments, really. And I think there is always that thing when you watch these shows. As I watch these shows, like, you know, I attempted to audition for one of these shows before. I never got on the TV, so I clearly was never that good. But I think you've got this potential where some people are talented, like, and some people are even good, like really, really good, like, and then you get some people who are just superstars. There are some people that I know who can sing, and when I tell you that these are gifted people, like, it's insane how good they are, and yet these people didn't make it through either. So you never know what's going to happen on the day that you're there, number one. But number two, like, when you watch these shows, you do get some people who are like, they're good for this. They're good for the Saturday entertainment, like, you know, bust out a little tune, you know, it might have a... But then you get the ones who are just absolute superstars, and I really rate him making that kind of comment, because for me, his voice, I mean, I obviously haven't listened to anyone else in the competition, so my opinion is obviously like very, very, well, it's not, well, I can't even really give an opinion on it, can I? Because I haven't heard anyone else. But from what I've heard of Stan, like, to me, that is a voice that would absolutely cut through the fat. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I can understand as to why he's making the comment he's making. So, okay, people. So this one is Amazing Grace. Do you know what? Someone said to me that he opened up for Beyonce on her tour, and I think I'm starting to learn that this guy is a Beyonce fan, Stan, the Beyonce stan. Because Destiny's Child did, well, obviously it's Amazing Grace. It's a well-known song, but I'm wondering whether or not he will. Well, what arrangement he's going to pick, because I said Destiny Child did a version of this song on their Writings on the Wall album, which is to this day is still one of my favorite versions of the song. It's so soulful, it's so rooted in like gospel, and it's amazing. So yeah, let's see what this one's about.
Amazing grace.
I chose this song because this is one of my favorite songs ever. For me personally, it's a very important song because it talks about, you know, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I'm in the top 3 of Australian Idol. And I just always think, like, I remember sitting in the lounge room with our family in our straw chairs and the TV, and just I was sitting on the ground and we watched Sky Sebastian, and I'm like, oh man, one day I'm gonna be there, one day I'm gonna be there. Thinking of all the stuff that between the time that I wanted to be here and being here now, a lot's happened, and far out, just I can't believe I'm here, right?
I know time is changing.
Actually, do you know why I want to win Idol? Is because now I know I can, and it can be done. It's not more of the winning, but it's about I can do it. That's why I want to win.
That performance is so sick.
Amazing Grace. Australia, this is Stan Walker.
I'm covered in goosebumps.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Yeah, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing love, amazing grace.
Yo, take me to church. Listen, before. He's gonna make me emotional again, isn't he? Before. I'm literally covered in goosebumps right now. I cannot tell you. Like, I don't know what it is about today in particular, but like every single time he opens his mouth and something comes out of his throat, like I'm like, dude, like the connection that I've got with you and what you're singing and how you're singing. Like I guess even before he opened his mouth, saying, "Look, I want to win this because now I know that I can." And sometimes it's just about knowing that like there is a possibility that I could actually win this. So now I know that. I want to win it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's amazing, having that kind of self-belief, finally, that this is something that's attainable for him to already. But then to take a song like that, after any kind of hardship that anyone's been through, and been like, you know, I once was lost, but now I'm fine. Through the grace of God, how amazing, how sweet that sound. Like, you brought me here. You know, lyrically, like, that's gonna make anybody that's been through any trial, any tribulation, be like, damn. But then you couple that with his ability to sing the song like that, and the arrangement. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, this is I feel like this could be the Destiny's Child version. But then he took it like somewhere else altogether. Like, because that middle bit did sound familiar, but I don't think I've ever heard that part in Amazing Grace before. Or maybe I have. It sounded familiar anyway, so I must have heard it in Amazing Grace. But like that sandwich of an arrangement, I just thought was great, and how he ended it. Like, you felt every single lyric, every single one, every single soulful lick, every single lyric. You felt it. So for me, I thought it was great, absolutely great. Took me all the way to church. His mom, man.
Stan.
Aww.
Stan. I can see it in your face, but I want to hear it from you. How does it feel after singing that, getting that reception?
I don't know. I mean, it's for me. It's not about the thing. It's just exactly what it says in those chords. I once was lost, but now I'm found. And
that's the thing. And look, and I feel very proud to be on a show that allows a lad like you to find some sort of redemption through music as well. Oh, look, I've got to say, I'm not a God botherer myself, but I felt a spirituality there, and I know what it means to you, and that was fantastic. Even the fact that you did some TV evangelical remix of it didn't spoil the fact that I reckon tonight is your night, mate. This has been your night tonight. You've been awesome. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stan, one of your great gifts, in my humble opinion, is you sing from that very special place called your spirit and your soul. And it's from your heart. And I thank you very much. That's all.
It is. It's completely from his heart. Completely from his heart.
I think that that's an interesting song because it's one you can pick and people can phone in really easily. But when I watched you just blow air into the sky after you were done singing it, I could tell there was an emotional resonance with you, which really I appreciated. But I also noticed that it seemed like your song choices were calculated, where we went from Eye of the Tiger to James Brown to Amazing Grace, almost like you were taking us on a journey with your voice. And I'd have to say that you don't just have pipe, you have pipes, and you used them both tonight, and they were awesome.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Why is this making me emotional?
Stan, I think 6 months ago I sat in a room with you and I questioned your focus as a part of this competition. And as I've seen you grow and I've watched you, I've seen the focus. It really has arrived, I will say Stan Walker is a very focused individual. What's more, he has honesty, he has conviction, and he has passion.
He's not even listening anymore, dude.
I know, okay. Yeah, I did it! I just keep doing that, Stan, and if I had my way, where it'll go, you're amazing.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, everybody. Just want to thank the band and the band. Oh, amazing.
Michael Bublé. Is he about to get mental by Michael Bublé? Love a bit of bubble. Love a bit of bubble. Yeah, and I was nearly in tears there because I think, like, when someone, I'm going to try and make sure I don't cry now. Like, when someone is that overwrought with emotion, you can't help but feel it for them, and your natural human instinct, unless you're some kind of weird, crazy person, like it just kicks in because you're like, wow, like I feel you, bro, sis, cuz fam, like I feel in that moment, like we're kin, and I feel you, like, and you know, what this means to you to be able to perform that and let that out and let us all know, like, I mean, like, let us all feel what you're feeling. Like, that's an incredible opportunity and moment. And as I said before, to be able to couple that then with your ability to kind of perform it like that and vocally like create that moment, it's just magical. And I'm proud for him. I'm not even proud of him. I'm proud for him that he was able to kind of deliver that. Yeah, really job well done. Very interesting choice of words by the judges, though. I mean, I don't know whether we would get away with calling nobody no God botherer on national television. Like, there would be all kinds of calls to Ofcom. We love an Ofcom. We love an Ofcom. We had a show called Points of View in the UK, and I always wondered who writes this show, The Points of View. Like, don't get me wrong, there've been some things I've seen on TV that I'm like, I'm not happy about that, but I'm not writing to Points of View. But people would dear BBC. So I guess Australian TV back then was probably a little bit different. Although, actually, what I am gonna react to is the judges on X Factor. They did make some very, very uncouth comments, actually. So maybe it's just a sign of the times. And also, my man at the end, he was like, listen, if I had my way, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being the other contestants, hearing that, being like, well, no, I don't know what you mean, actually. Please explain. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'm back in the stand, so I'm happy to hear that. But if that was, imagine that was you being there, well, may as well go on. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. Okay, so this is How Can We Mend a Broken Heart? This is him in the top 2.
I can think of younger days.
This week I'm singing How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by Michael Bublé.
Oh, it's not the one I knew.
Everything a man could wanna do.
Start again. I hate you. You got a nice voice, dude. When he sang for me, I wanted to kick him a little bit. Really? I just thought, why am I here? Why am I here? Because I'm gonna sound like crap singing next to Stan. Stupid Stan.
How can you stop
It is a song.
the sun from shining? What makes the world go round?
Oh, man. Go, sorry.
Sorry, like, this is very cute, by the way. But just to be very clear, this song is not by Michael Bublé. This song is by Al Green, I think it is. So I didn't know that Michael Bublé had done a cover of this song, but I just had to just correct that because I'm just like, whoa. Song by Michael Bublé, cover by Michael Bublé.
I can feel the breeze.
That voice, it's like God kissed your throat. I mean, that kid's voice it's 1 in a million. He's not normal. It's not a normal thing to have that kind of voice. It's not. It's hard when you're a singer and you meet a better singer than you, and you have to come up and mentor them.
Go round. What are you gonna do with all that money, bitch?
Oh my God! You know what that's, dude? Right? I gotta introduce you to a couple of producers. They're gonna go crazy when they hear that voice of yours.
Wow.
Singing the Bee Gees hit, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Oi, he's on. Bublé, he's on. Stan Walker. Oh, Stan, the man.
I absolutely love this song.
I could think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could wanna do. I could never see tomorrow, but no one said a word about the sorrow. How can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? How and misty memories of days gone by. We could never see tomorrow, but no one said a word about the sorrow. How can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round?
This geezer is 18. Listen, before they come in with what I can only imagine will be showers of adulation, like that song, yeah. Like, I know he made that look quite easy up there, but that is not an easy song to sing. Not with passion, not with feeling, not with proper breath control. Like, it's not an easy song to sing. Like, and it is I think one of Al Green's best songs. I think it's absolutely incredible. And he just did that up there, like this was like he penned this song. He's 18, it's mad to me. Like I can understand why Michael Bublé is like, do you know what? Like, to be honest, like they're asking me to mentor you for what? Mentor you for what? For who now? it's insane how gifted he is. Like. And this is why it is important to go back, because I would have been like, okay, cool, ultra light beam, like he's got a great voice, but to know the journey of the vocals and the kind of songs he's sung before, like this is it's made me fall in love with him. To be honest, like I think he's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the whole way through this, yeah, he's been nothing shy of humble and eager and keen, like, do you know what I mean, to push himself, to try different things, like put himself out there, take all of the critique that he gets, like, and just uses that to kind of push himself forward. But the one thing that's been the most consistent, apart from his humility and his humour, has been his undeniable talent. Like, all the way through, even on songs that I didn't really like, yeah, his voice and how he sings has remained consistent. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, Stan. Go, Stan. You're my idol. We're gonna party like you're my idol.
So, Stan, you made it all the way to the Opera House. I'll be honest, I'm thrilled for you, but when we first saw you, I was worried about your focus, mainly because the first 6 rounds of this competition, you just giggled, right? Was there one single moment when you thought, oh, I could win this? When was it?
Just before.
What did I say? Yeah.
Oh, you know, Michael
Wow,
and
I
I
like
have got
that
something to
stuff.
say. We're leaving.
Yeah, take a hike, Stan.
I can't want to go too.
Oh, they're actually leaving?
It's not going to be me and you, is it? Yeah. They shouldn't leave us two together, should they?
Well, I'll fill in the space. Stan, I know why Michael's leaving, because I saw him. He was texting some guy called Manager saying, please send a hitman to Australia. Sensational. Well done.
Thanks, bro.
That must feel good to get that one out of the way.
Oh, wow, I was crying before. You should have seen me.
Australia, if you want to make Stan Walker your idol for 2009, call 1902 555561 or SMS Stan to 191010. We've opened the voting lines already, so get to it.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I just, every time, just wait a minute, just wait a bit, man. Like, playlist is just so aggressive. Do you know what I mean? It's like, can you just chill a minute, bro? Every time like I see him, he makes me want to cry. And I know that sounds really weird because why looking at someone to make you want to cry? But I think, well, a couple of things. One, like just how much I know it means to him to win. The fact that I know he's won. The fact that like I know of some of his health struggles and what he's been through and where he's at today. The fact he looks like my cousin as well. So I think that's another reason. But I just feel very emotionally connected to Stan Walker, which is again a very odd thing to say about someone that you don't know. But I do. And I was just thinking when he was talking then and asking him about his focus and stuff, I was like, I wonder if like he must have been to the UK at some point, but I wonder like, you know, if there's going to be if there has been or will be a concert or something, because like, I would love to see him and just shake his hand. I'm like, dude, like you just come across some people that you just, again, it might just be only in your imagination because you don't know them. Do you know what I mean? Like, but like how you know, I'm going off the kind of light that he's shining and therefore bouncing off other people and what they're then bouncing back to him and stuff. And he just seems like such a positive guy. And I would just love to shake his hand one day and be like, dude, I just thank you for my little room 2703 in the UK. Like, thank you so much. Like, I've just enjoyed this so much. And I didn't watch this season of American Idol, so like, you know, I wouldn't have known anything about it. Like, so it's just, thank you, man. Thank you for finding your way. Thank you for you know, being willing to be guided on a better path. And a better path that's kind of blessed so many homes. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, that's amazing. It really is. Okay, so this is Black Box. Now, I feel like I know that name, but I don't know how the song goes, so let's find out. Now you can play.
And we're about to hear the song that will be released as his debut single, should Stan Walker win next week.
Oh, right.
It's called Black Box.
That's why I don't know
Here's what
what it
happened
is.
when he sat down with Michael Bublé in the studio earlier this week for a listen to the demo of the song.
Okay, dude, so you haven't heard this yet?
Nah.
You want to press the play button? It's right here. All right, Stan, the man. Go for it.
If I win, my first single will be Black Box.
When I remember hearing my first kind of pop song and sitting there, and very cool for me to sit there, and I get sentimental about it because you get to watch this nice kid who's hearing it come out of the speaker for the first time, and you know, probably wondering or imagining that hitting, you know, the radio for the first time, and I would like nothing more than that to happen for Stan.
If I win Idol, like, this is the first thing that's going to be brought out that it's going to be mine, and it's going to be brought out playing on the radio, and that's exciting. That's awesome.
People say that voices are a dime a dozen, but you know, that's easy to say when you suck. Because most of you suck out there. I know Mom and Dad told you could sing. They said, oh my God, Todd, you're just amazing. You're better than everyone else. You're the greatest thing ever. But really, when it comes down to it, Stan kicks your ass.
Singing what could possibly be his debut single. This is Stan Walker with Black Box.
Okay.
Sending out a mayday, we're going down. Nothing we could have done would have turned me round. Everything we had scattered everywhere, searching through the wreckage of a love affair. Got something to say it to me, not everyone else. You say that I'm to blame, my words are in vain, don't go fooling yourself. There's a little black box here somewhere in the ocean, holding all the truth about us. It's a little black box, a record of emotion, everything there ever was. You may deny it, but when I find it,
Hey.
I'm gonna play it all out to the world. A little black box here. There's a little black box here. There's a lot of pressure when you get deep. You left me on my own at 600 feet. I was looking around for a little help, but everyone was looking out mouth for themselves. Got something to say it to me, not everyone else. You say that I'm to blame, my words are in vain, don't go fooling yourself. There's a little black box here somewhere in the ocean, holding all the truth about us. It's a little black box, a record of emotion, everything that ever was. You may deny it, but when I'm flying, I'm gonna play it all out to the world. There's a little black box here. It's a little black box here. You can't stop her true survivor. You discover that all on your own, 'cause I'm a true survivor. And I'll be there after you're gone, long after you're gone, long after you're gone. There's a little black box here, yeah, holding all the truth about us. Emotion, ever was. You may deny it, but when I'm fighting, I'm gonna play it all out to the world. Little black box here, little black box here. Little black box, little black box, little black box.
Listen. I thought for a second, yeah, when he first started playing the song, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, this sounds cheesy, sounds corny, sounds really poppy. And that's when Michael Bublé first started playing the track, and I was like, okay. But then I was like, okay, the sound has got kind of like a catchy hook. But then you see a Stan start singing the song, yeah, like, and it's his voice and his runs and his texture and his low notes, like he is just like he said there, tired. Yeah, you ain't tired. Oh, you're not Stan anyway. He's so talented. Like, it's like he can sing anything, and I think that's what he's been proving this whole competition. Like, I can sing anything. Like, and the different genre thing helped with that, because with this is like a, you know, a 101 pop song. So, you know, the fact that like he can, I feel, deliver. When it first started, I was like, I don't know whether I'm gonna like this song, and by the end, I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sold, bro. I'm sold with you. I'm sold, like, you know, that being your first single and being catchy and actually probably singing along to it. Like, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. And I can see him. I can see him performing the song. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah. I think it's sick.
There's a little Stan Walker, and he sings so good. Dude, you know what? I like this single, you know that? And I like that you like it. And it's obvious when you sing it that you get a kick out of it, huh? Really? Yeah? You like it?
Yeah, man. Like, I was struggling to sing it before, but I just thought, man, like, this is an awesome song. I was like, yeah, this is mate. I'm going to have fun.
And it looks like it, man. Congrats, bud.
Thank you, bro.
But he was struggling to sing that. That did not sound like a struggle to me.
It's really strange seeing you sing that song. I've actually had it on my computer for a little while, and it's sometimes a song finds an artist. Is that true to say? Sure. And I just think when you put your stamp on it, and I heard it the other day when it came back from the studio, I was like, wow, he really kills this. And the only problem I've got tonight is, where the hell did you get that T-shirt from?
Your wardrobe, brother.
I know, man! I want it back!
Yeah, boy.
I'm so glad this whole waistcoat T-shirt thing is on.
Don't tell me you fit in his T-shirts now.
We are been on Jenny Craig too.
It's like a dress.
Hey, mate, How long have you got that on your iPod yet? That single?
I recorded it sleekly when it was playing back.
Tell me, how many times have you listened to it?
I listen to it all the time, mate, but I always forget it because I get so nervous.
I know, listen, well done, you're right. It's an awesome song for him. Well done, JD. Excellent stuff.
Thank you.
Stan, when you sing, there's a joy in what you sing, and from a recording artist point of view, and Michael knows exactly what I mean, there's nothing like singing something that's tailor-made, and you did a great job with your song, man.
Thank you, Marsha.
Oh, I love Marsha. Okay, so we are coming down to the last one. It's just me, so correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure you guys will because you watched it at the time and stuff. But I don't know whether like, does he love the song? Does he love it? Like love it? Because you're saying, you know, the song was tailor-made and stuff, but the song's been on his computer for a while, is what he said. So the song has been made, right? And was it made specifically for Stan, or was it made for someone who's going to win the show? And I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's difficult, isn't it? Because like everyone, I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. And at that point, you're just so grateful for an opportunity in which to kind of shine and to like follow your dreams and be this amazing singer that's going to be like, you know, really successful and go on concerts and tours and da-da-da-da-da. So when things are coming your way, it's like, yeah, thank you so much. Like, oh my God. And actually, if he didn't like it, what would he have said? Like, would he be like, I don't think this suits my voice? Like he said then, he was like, he was struggling to sing it. I guess, maybe I'm just reading between the lines far too much, but I just feel as though that like, I don't know, I don't get that he loves it. And I get that he sang the hell out of it. I mean, I think he sang it really, really well. But I don't get that he loves this song. Like the same way that I've just seen him perform things like It's a Man's World and like, you know, I felt that he was in love with that. Like, whereas this, you know, like when he was saying, oh, you know, I listen to the song all the time, but like, I forget because I'm just really nervous. And I'm like, you know, I don't know. I just get a vibe that it isn't like a love of the song. And it's just really interesting that, you know, you've got all these industry now, and he's like, you know, yes, great song for him, well done, and and it's like all these people talking about like, you know, what's good for him and whatever, and it's like this undeniable talent, this undeniable talent is Stan Walker, and you've got these guys making the decisions about what his first single's going to be, and I guess, sorry to get my soapbox, I will get to that in a minute, but it just. It's just a little bit frustrating because then you hear about like these people that come out of these shows and they're so like strung up in all this kind of red tape about what they can and can't do and who's earning what and like just see, again, maybe I'm completely wrong and maybe he absolutely loved it and I'm seeing things, but I was just like, is this him? Like, I don't know, but like I said, it's catchy and it had me clapping along to it. But them just making comments about being tailor-made and I'm like, but was it actually made for Stan specifically? Like, and if people know the answer to that, please drop it in the comments. Okay, cool. Last one, and I believe we're going to the realm of Miss Beyonce. Miss Beyonce, oh, I'm excited.
That winner might be Stan Walker. He's had some success with Beyonce through the year last time. He did a bit of a single, ladies. I reckon I could outdance him, but maybe you have to wait for the after party. But he thought he'd give her one more go for good luck. So singing one of her latest hits. This is Stan Walker with Sweet Dreams.
Which version? Oh, he's doing this version.
Tattoo your name across my heart. Tattoo your name across my heart. Every night I was to my bed. So maybe I'll get a chance to see you when I close my eyes. I'm going out of my head. I'm just in a fairy tale. Can you hold my hand? Well, I hope it rains
Well, before they jump in with their commentary, obviously, as a Beyonce fan, like I'm probably the most critical of Beyonce things in general. Like that's just that just goes with the territory. Do you know what I mean? Whether I like it or not, I can't help it. Okay, okay. And I think I just think he did a great job with that. Like I think I probably preferred some of his other performances, if I'm honest. Like, if I'm really, really honest. But I think he did a really good job. I think where he had it, I think I was probably. I'm probably just a little bit disappointed because I was expecting it to be the kind of the slower. Like, and I think I'd wanted more of that version than this version. But again, it's. Because to be honest, Sweet Dreams was one of the songs I didn't really like that much on Beyonce's album. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't love it. But when she did it at the Win Las Vegas, and she did that whole arrangement, it was all like marchy, and I was like, this is amazing. And I think there could have been more of that, like, and then maybe built into this a bit more. But you know, I suppose. He'd already done well. The pop one was pretty catchy. To be fair, Hide Him in a Broken Heart was, I guess, a little bit slower tempo. But yeah, I would have loved to have heard his vocals wrapped around that track in that arrangement. I think that would have been absolutely stellar. But I suppose what this did, like, it showed like some of his performing, like with a bit of choreo and a bit of you know, so he was able to kind of demonstrate some of that kind of stuff as well. You know, the key change at the end. Yeah, I liked it. Like I think again his voice is just he's just got such an amazing instrument, so he could sing anything. But I think I was hoping for kind of the more acoustic-y vibe of that song. But that's fine. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like man made it through to the top 2, that's all I know. And he smashed it. So yeah, let's see what the judges were saying.
So, kia ora, bro. Also, I'd like to say hello to all of our Kiwi viewers as well, because you must be very proud of him. I know we are. We're claiming him now. So, look, the fact is, you do come from a culture where masculinity is prized. But what I love about you is you over the course of this competition, you have embraced quite a few big chick songs as well. And you've really become this unpredictable guy when you come on. And it's really great to market someone like you. I think Sony are going to have a great time with you. You've done all the greats. Beyonce, Rihanna, Alicia Keys, Miley Cyrus. You've busted them all out, mate.
You actually have.
Where do you go next? Awesome stuff, mate.
You know, Dicko and I talk about this, you know, and I'm a great believer. I don't care who sang the song, as long as you feel you can interpret the song as a male or a female, it's all good. That was bad, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought I was a heterosexual guy, but
Don't fight it.
I feel fuzzy when you bust those moves, big boy. I don't know. I like seeing you shake your little booty like that, Stanley.
Stanley.
It was all great for me, apart from the Janet Jackson moment. How many times did your nipple pop out? Yeah!
I didn't notice that.
But it worked for her, so I'm sure it's going to work for you.
A little something, something. Feeling hot. Okay, I'm going to pause it there. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like, and I think even more, like, I think with each part, like, I'm just seeing like how sick he is, how much more polished he's becoming, like how much more confident within his skill set that he's becoming. Not confident within his skill set, because I think he had confidence in his skill sets before, but I think like confidence in showing, in showing that in the performance as well, not just necessarily in just the vocals, but in the overall performance. And it's really interesting as well, looking at some of that, like the kind of the style of that time. Like, it's just, and I remember having those big, I mean, I still wear like a lot of baggy t-shirts or whatever, but I don't think I ever did the waistcoat thing. Like, it's, anyway, crazy times. I just think he's amazing. I just think he's absolutely, like, he's so talented, and so, from what I can see, so deserved to be in that final. I do want to kind of see who he was up against, so I'm going to just... Okay, so this is the person that Stan was up against, yeah?
She wins next week. This will be her debut single. Singing Good Day. This is Hayley Warner.
I burned the sheets right where we lay. What a picture perfect day. Erased every message from my phone. Then I drowned myself in your cologne. God, I miss you every. This would be a good day to tell you my mistake. Yeah, this would be a great day for me to let you down. Have yourself a good day, 'cause I won't be the one who's breaking. Have a happy great day. I'm done. I sent the Polaroids first class. I wonder what she'll think of that. I deserve more than the attention span of a boy pretending he's a man. Still, God, I wish you let me. This would be a good day to tell you my mistake. Yeah, this would be a great day for me to let you down. Have yourself a good day, 'cause I won't be the one who's breaking. Have a happy great day. I'm done. Put your hand on me, help me with this disease. I kiss your guarantee. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. This would be a good day to tell you my mistake. Yeah, this would be a great day for me to let you down. Have yourself a good day. Do you need an explanation? Have a happy great day. I'm done. This would be a good day. Tell you my mistake. Yeah, this would
I think you're gonna know what I'm gonna say before I even say it, to be honest. I don't mean no shade to that lady, like, at all. And I'm sure there's like a genre of music out there that that rates that, I mean, like, right sick. You know what I mean? Like, but for me, in comparison to Stan, me personally, I wouldn't even think it's a competition. I mean, look, I've only listened to one song, so maybe there are other songs that showcase her vocal talent more so, but like, I don't like the song either, like, which probably doesn't help. And I don't know, like, again, people in the comments will probably let me know, like, but like, week on week, was she someone that kind of interacted with the crowd really well? Like, because it kind of, I know it just looked kind of awkward to me, like she'd walk up to the stage or walk to the edge almost, and it's like, you know, at no point did I see her put a hand in the crowd, or like, unless I missed that. Did I miss that? But I remember particularly when she walked over to the right hand side there, and she was kind of just standing, like, I'm like, are you gonna reach? Like, I don't know. I don't really think, to me at least anyway, there was any doubt as to who. If they were the final two, there's not even a doubt in my mind. Perhaps because I don't feel as emotionally connected, because I've not listened to her story and what she's about. And you know, because that adds layers, doesn't it? Whether you want it to or not, like, you know someone's story, and it does add layers. But if we're going just vocally, like, I just don't think it's a competition at all. Like, so for me, this would have been a real walk in the park. But again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just my taste. Like, not at all. Not at all. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching with me, and for being patient as well, because it's been a few weeks. I'm not quite sure when the last part will come out, because I've got a fair few things to both record and edit this week and next. So it will be out though at some point, and I really want to get down to some of these. It's got a new song out, and I really want to hear it. Like, but I'm being disciplined. I'm like, nope, I'm not listening to it until I've finished this. So yes, thank you for watching with me. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. And also check out some of my other reactions as well. Like, so if you come here for Stan, and you like someone that can sing, yeah, there's lots of good people that can sing on my channel. Lots and lots and lots. So please check out my other videos, because that helps. And then the last thing I would ask you is just if you would like to support my channel, like if you enjoyed the content and you'd like to support my channel. I'm doing this full time now, peeps. So it's just me, and I could really do with any support. So I've got a super thanks set up if you are so inclined. Thank you. And I've got my Patreon, so if you want to get access to my reactions, like full reactions without all the transparency stuff, and movie reaction, like all the reactions are over on Patreon, and you get to connect with me more. So what are you waiting for? But no, seriously, thank you so much for even watching. I really do appreciate that, and I hope to see you on the next one.